walk through centuries, dripping in red. Kings try to kill me, now they kneel instead. You call it evil, I call it truth. You fear the monster, but I was born from you. Chains couldn't hold me, faith couldn't burn. Every last prayer just made me return. Your holy weapons whisper my name. I am the shadow inside your veins. You built a cage, then crowned a beast. Now watch your savior feast. Bow to the throne of endless night. I am the war you cannot fight. No salvation, no divine, only chaos, and it's mine. I pull the strings you dance in fear. Your final guard is standing here. No mercy left, no soul to save. I am the king beyond the grave. I wear your sins like a second skin. Every confession pulls me in. You made me legend, made me curse. Now I'm your ending, written in verse. Your silver bullets kiss like lies. I see the terror in your eyes. You hunt the dark, but can't escape. The truth you buried starts to take shape. You fed the fire, you lit the flame. Now choke on what became. Bow to the throne of endless night. I am a warrior you cannot fight. No salvation, no divine, only chaos, and it's mine. I pull the strings you dance in fear. Your final God is standing here. Your mercy left no soul to save. I am a king beyond the grave. Pray harder, cry, holler, scream louder. It doesn't matter, you invited me in. Now watch me take everything. Don't die. Multiply. Every drop you spill feeds my will. You wanted hell, I ring the bell. Bound to the throne of endless night. I am the war you cannot fight. No salvation, no divine, only chaos, and it's mine. I pull the strings you dance in fear. Your final God is standing here. No mercy left, no soul to save. I am forever beyond the grave. You go defeat me, you become me. Harder beyond the grave. Old wood gnaws a marrow of the soil, while the heavy drum beats beneath the frozen lake. Iron strings tremble like the legs of a dying moth. I trace the runes etched in the hollow of a skull. The copper bowl spills the sound of liquid stars. Breath drags through the hollow branch of an ancient tree. Deep in the chest, a subterranean river groans. The dust of ancestor settles on my tongue. He is the wolf that swallows us and whole. He is the ash falling from the world tree. The giant's rib from the cage of our sky. Blood turns to sea as the mountain begins to cry. We call the secret into the thigh of the night. Fire eats the shadow to birth the light. plucking at the ghosts of the prairie. A low vibration rises from the belly of the earth, calling the names that the wind has long forgotten. I hold the antlers toward the darkening north, watching the smoke coil like a blind silver snake. The ancestors are shivering in the roots of the grain, waiting for the drop that breaks the thirsty silence. He is the wolf that swallows the sun whole. He is the ash falling from the world tree. The giant's ribs form the cage of our sky. Blood turns to sea as the mountain begins to cry. We carve the secret into the thigh of the night. The fire eats the shadow to birth the light.
There was a man once called king, not by blood, but by the weight he carried. They gave him a blade, or maybe it chose him. He rose from quiet stone and rain, not crowned but carved by hunger. A hand in the dark found iron and promise. Cold metal, warm with whispers. It spoke without speaking. It burned without flame. A throne grew around his shadow and called him by name. Hold, hold. The land bent slowly toward him, fields breathing under his feet. Men followed not the crown, but the silence in his eyes. Round tables, hollow laughter, oaths that trembled when spoken. Every promise a thread, every thread slowly broken. It will break, it will break, it will break, it will break. The blade grew heavier with time, not in hand, but in soul. It drank from doubt, from longing, from things no king can control. A crack in the circle widened, a name spoken like a wound. Trust turned inward, rotting beneath a quiet moon. From within home, from within home, from within home, from within home. No war, no final cry, only steel meeting something unseen. Brother against brother in shadow, a kingdom undone without sound. He felt it, and before it ended, felt the crown turn into dust. The blade no longer a promise, but something that fed on trust. Lay it down, down, lay it down, lay it down, down, lay it down, lay it down. But kings do not choose their ending. They are carried like storms to shore. So we walked into silence beneath earth, beneath memory, where the blade could finally sleep. Sleeping, but not gone. Sleeping, but not gone. They say, when the ground grows restless, when iron hums without touch, he turns in his quiet place, not dead, not living, just waiting. No one remembers.
Steel in my hands, but my grip feels hollow. Names in the wind that I still follow. Boots hit the ground, but I don't feel home. Every step forward I walk alone. They said survive like it meant living, but all I learned was the cost of giving. I turned to ghosts in a single breath. I learned to speak in the tongue of death. I don't scream, I don't break, I just bend till I reshape. All the weight that I can't defend, still I carry it to the end. I gave it all, but it slips away through bloodstained hands I couldn't save. Every promise turns to dust again. Still I stand where it all began. I fought so hard just to pretend that yours is something you can mend. But in the silence I understand, you don't heal, you just withstand. Eyes like stone, but they've seen fire. Buried dreams under funeral pyres. No middle shine where the boat can stay. Just echoes of those who couldn't stay. I count the lives like a quiet curse. Every victory just feels worse. If this is strength, man, I paid the price. A soul cut clean like a sharpened knife. No regrets, that's what I say. But they whisper anyway. In the stillness, in the night, I see every fading light. I gave it all, but it slips away through bloodstained hands I couldn't save. Every promise turns to dust again. Still I stand where it all began. I fought so hard just to pretend that loss is something you can bend. But in the silence I understand, you don't heal, you just withstand. If I fall, don't say my name, just erase me with the pain.
They said the sky does not speak, but she listened. She listened too long. She was born where the soil cracks quietly, where the oxen bray like old men, hands in the dirt, eyes to the gray sky, waiting for something not meant for her. A voice came not from any mouth she knew. It moved like heat without flame, calling her name without sound. Come closer, come closer. They said it was fever, they said it was sin, but she felt it crawl beneath her skin like fire learning how to pray. She followed no path, only echo, no map, only trembling each step, a question unanswered each night, a voice that would not rest. You were chosen, you were chosen. Oh, cursed day. The wind grew heavy with warning. The sky burst down on her chest till she walked into iron and shouted, carrying silence like a blade. No crown, no armor, only a body that shook when it listened. Only a heart that burned without fire. Burn 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 without fire. They tied her to the breath of the world, wood beneath her feet like roots, smoke rising like questions to heaven. But heaven did not answer. She did not scream. She listened. And in the roar of unseen flames, the voice returned clearer now. Not the end. Not the end. Not the end. Her name dissolved into ash and wind, but the fire still under her shade. Fire remembers. Fire remembers. Fire remembers. Fire remembers. Some say when the wind bends wrong, you can still hear her listen. Not a saint, not a ghost, just a girl who heard too much. Too much. Some say when the wind bends wrong, you can still hear her listen. That a saint, not a ghost, just a girl who heard too much. Too much. Oh, cursed time, who heard too much.
They whispered my name like a curse in the wind, a shadow born where the light should have been. I wore every sin they needed to see, so you could still believe in dreams, not me. I silenced the voices that raised me with love, turned heaven to ashes beneath stars above. A blade in my hand,
but a prayer in my chest. I buried my heart with the rest. If truth is a fire, then let me burn alone. If peace needs a monster, I'll carve it in stone. I became the light so you could see the day. A ghost in your story that slowly fades away. Call me the villain, curse my name in pain, but I would do it all again. For you, I disappeared. For you, I lived in fear. A love you'll never know. Beneath the blood and gold, your eyes held the future I couldn't afford. So I broke the world with a silent sword. Every step I took was away from your light, so you wouldn't follow me into the night. They'll never tell you the weight of the choice, how silence can scream louder than a voice. I watched from the dark as you learn how to stand, never once reaching for my hand. If hatred will guide you to something more, then I'll be the wound you're fighting for. I became the night so you could see the day. A ghost in your story that slowly fades away. Call me the villain, curse my name in pain, but I would do it all again. For you, I disappeared. For you, I lived in fear. Oh Lord, you'll never know. Beneath the blood and crow, when the truth falls like quiet rain, will you wash away my name, or will you see what I couldn't let you be? I became light so you could see the dawn. The price of a peace where I don't belong. If God tomorrow needed me to fall, then I was never lost at all. For you, I chose the end. For you, I couldn't mend the story left untold. The heart that died too cold. Not all love is meant to be known. Some are meant to be carried along. There are footsteps that do not fade, even when the man is gone. He had no home, only distance. He walked where names fall silent, where roads forget who passed. No banner tied to his shadow, no voice that called him back. Steel slept against his breathing like something barely still. Not hungry, not at rest, just waiting for the will. Whoa, whoa, whoa. They met him in open spaces where a wind could witness truth. Two men, one moment, only one would continue. No anger lived in his hand, no mercy shaped his blade. Only the space between heartbeats where choices quietly fade
again. Whoa, again. Whoa.
The road grew longer than memory.
Whoa.
Faces blurred into dust. Each step less human, each breath less his. The blade grew lighter to carry, heavier to release. A bond without speaking, a silence without peace.
No end.
Rolling,
No end.
rolling,
No end.
away. Time bent around his shadow, moments broke, then vanished in the space of a single movement. A life would disappear. Not victory, not honor, only the stillness left behind. Alone, 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 alone. He stood where the fallen could not rise, but there was no standing for him. No grave would take him, no ending would hold him. He did not survive. He continued.
The blade remembers. The blade remembers.
The blade remembers him. If you walk far enough past the last name, past the last fight, you may feel him before you see him. Not living,
Not gone.
still walking. Still on my back and the night won't break. Every step feels like a bone might shake. I hear them whisper through the blood in my ears. Ghosts of the ones I couldn't save from fear. Ash in my lungs, I don't feel the cold. Heart's just a scar that I barely own. They took my name, left a mark instead. Now I walk with the living, but I sleep with the dead. Every shadow's got my face. Every breath I take's a waste. Tell me, am I still a man, or just what the darkness made? I can feel it under my skin, clawing out, won't let me live. Something twisted deep within, screaming I don't belong. I'm a rage, I tried to hide. I'm the young that never died. If I fall, I'll take the night. I was broken all along. Plays don't lie, they just obey. Cutting truth in a world of decay. I don't pray, I don't kneel. Got turned away when I learned to kill. Blood like brain, but I'm still trying. Nothing left here worth a cry. Keep fighting just to prove I'm more than the curse they come into you. Hear them calling out my name like I'm something they can save, but I'm too far gone to run into a life could fade. I can feel it under my skin, clawing out, won't let me live. Something twisted deep within, screaming I don't belong. I'm the rage, I tried to hide. I'm the wound that never died. If I fall, I'll take the night. I was broken all alone. They told me stay quiet, don't question, don't fight. But something inside me was begging for light. I watched it all crumble, I swallowed the pain. Every broken promise still carved in my veins.
The sky felt so close, but I couldn't break through. So I made a vow I'd tear it in two.
Can you hear it, the voice beneath my skin?
It's getting louder now, the war I'm living in. Wake me up inside this endless rage. I'm done being trapped inside this cage. If freedom's written in blood and lies, then let me be the storm that breaks the sky. I'm not your savior, I'm not your light. I'm just the darkness you tried to hide. If I become the thing I hate,
At least I chose my fate. Every face I loved turned into ghosts.
every path I walk, just let me close.
To the truth they buried deep in fear.
There's no innocence surviving here.
I tried to believe we could change the end, but the world chose violence again and again. So if I was born just to set us free, then let them remember what I became.
Feel it breaking.
The chains I held so tight.
No more waiting. I'm done with wrong and right.
Wake me up inside this endless rage. I'm done being trapped inside this cage. If freedom's written in blood and lies, then let me be the storm that breaks the sky. I'm not your hero, don't call my name. I crossed the line, I embrace the slave. If I become the prey I hate, at least I chose my fate.
Is there anything left of the boy you were?
Broken,
He died the moment I saw the truth.
and you still feel.
Can you still care? I feel too much, that's why I'm here.
Wake me up.
I'm already falling.
No more gods.
No more calling.
If this world will set me free,
Will you become instead of me?
I am the fire, I am the air. I am the war they won't protect it crumbling. Yes, I become the thing I hate.
I'll carry all their pain. You wanted freedom.
This is what it became. Listen, not to the empire, but to what it buried. There was a man who wore iron like a second skin. Not by choice, but by silence.
He walked where names are taken, where men are counted, not remembered.
Dust in the mouth, iron in the breath. Days without shame, nights without end.
They taught his body to obey
But not the thing beneath it.
something older than fear,
Something that walks.
and raise it.
Rise,
rise, rise, rise.
chains pull louder than voices.
Each step,
The wound that echo,
the sun burned down without mercy.
but never reached inside him.
Around him,
Men became shadows.
hollowed by hunger and
not meant to kneel.
Not meant to kneel. I've been here.
It did not begin with shouting.
No banners, no call to rise.
Only a moment, small and unseen.
When the chain felt lighter,
A hand that no longer trembled.
a breath can no longer bow.
Steel turned, not in service.
But in answer,
Enough,
enough.
enough.
They move like something awakened.
Not free, not slave.
Something in between.
Something in the world had forgotten.
Iron red flesh.
Flesh answered back
The ground drank deep from
both and called it
freedom.
run, run, run. Blood freedom is heavy.
Tracks behind the ribs.
It stains the hands. It never comes clean.
Mountains close like witnesses.
The sky turned its face away.
He did not fall when we fell,
He stood.
because he had already broken.
Iron remembers.
Iron remembers.
Iron remembers him.
They ended the rising, but not the fracture.
Somewhere
Beneath dust and bone,
the chain still breathes.
not home,
Not broken.
waiting, 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 waiting.
Yeah. Some memories don't fade. Yeah. 9 years in those classroom lights, chasing days, graded nights. Friday came, we'd all escape. Same old bar, same mistakes. 3:15 and we're already gone. Laughing like the week was wrong. Talking fast, losing time. Living young between the lines. But you were never there before. Quiet girl behind that door. Something in the way you look, like a story never told. That Friday night, you walked in slow, room lit up, but you stole the glow. Eyes met once, then once again, like we both knew where this would end. No plans, no line, just you and I, lost in hours we let slip by. That Friday night still feels the same every time I hear your name. Just me and you, simple words, something new. Come with us, I said that day. You just smiled, walked away. Then the door swung open wide. There you were, right on time. They all cheered, you laughed it off. But I felt something take me off guard. Didn't stay too close at first, didn't want to make it worse. But every glance you gave to me pulled me in so naturally. That Friday night, you walked in slow, room lit up, but you stole the glow. We said things we don't recall, but somehow said it all. No rush, no rules, just skin and air. Your quiet word was never there. That Friday night still in my mind, like a moment frozen in time.
had just begun. You're hid inside your quiet flame. Nothing about you stayed the same. Morning came too fast again. Soft goodbye, no need to pretend. Echoes lived in hallway talks, in every glance, in every walk. I moved on, we let it fade. Different lives, choices made. But every now and then I see that symbol again. That Friday night, we never blend. Step right through our careless hands. No forever, no goodbye. Just a spark that never died. Years go by, but somehow still I feel the quiet, feel the thrill. That Friday night still lingers on. Rock a love that came and gone. You say you had to change. Ooh, maybe I did.
Quiet breath, yeah. I almost walked away. His name was Jordan, stayed out the light. Corner of the room on a Friday night. World moving fast, he moved slow, like he didn't need nobody to know. I came dressed just to be seen, chasing eyes in between the scenes. But he didn't look the way they do. Didn't chase, didn't make a move. I passed him by without a clue. Didn't see what I almost knew. Some things don't shine right away, but they stay. You were soft like that, but now weak. Every little silence made me speak. Every time you looked my way, I felt something I couldn't say. No rush, no games, just truth. Something real in the way you move. I almost let you fade to black. Didn't know love felt like that. Late nights, movies playing low, talking about things I didn't know. Your voice calm like a quiet wave, pulling me in, but you behave. Little things I couldn't ignore. The way your hands were paused before. Rushing mine just accidentally, but it stayed there intentionally. I leaned closer just to see what you'd do if you found me. But you held back every time, and that crossed my mind. You were soft like that, but not weak. Something deeper underneath. Every second, every glance felt like more than just a chance. No fire, loud, no wild spark, but you lit something in the dark. I almost turned and never looked back. Didn't know love felt like that. Lights low, voices gone. Movie playing, but we're not on. Close enough to feel your breath, heartbeat sinking in my chest. You asked me soft, you okay? No one ever asked that way, no pressure, no need to pretend. That's where it all began. You pulled me close, not too fast, like you wanted the moment to last. No chaos, no losing control, just steady hands and something whole. And when I fell into that space, I held on like I found our place. Not just touch, not just heat, something deeper underneath. You were soft like that, now I see. That kind of love was new to me. Not loud, not fast, not pretend, but something real beneath my skin. I almost let you slip away. Just too quick, didn't stay. Now I know I won't forget that. How you made me feel like that. The quiet ones hit the deepest of guitar linger.
labing dalawa. 12 times I got away. Akala ko ako ang halimaw, hanggang nakilala ko siya. I've done it 12 times, no trace, no name. Pumipili lang ako ng tahimik, madaling i-frame, hindi maingay, hindi halata, parang hangin, nawawala sila.
And she walked inside across the light, moon in her eyes, something ain't right. You want a beer, I played my game. She smiled so like she knew my name. Tinitigan niya ko mula ulo hanggang paa, parang binabasa bawat galaw ko na. I've been waiting, she said so low. That was the moment I should have said no. I was the hunter in the dark. Ako ang takot sa bawat mark, pero nung gabing yun nabago lahat. Kasi may mas halimaw sa likod ng map.
Sabing dalawa took their life, pero sa kanya I lost the fight. Now I hear a voice in the night.
I'm still watching,
I'm still inside. She talks so sweet about saving lives. Mga hayop na pinapatahimik, no more cries. Tears on her face, pero kalmado pa rin, parang sanay nasa ending.
her hands on me, soft but cold. Do you live alone? She's getting bold. I thought I had her falling deep, didn't know I'd go next, now I keep
Driving slow down in the now line, madilim ang daan, but she feels fine. Have you heard? May namamatay dito. I almost laughed, but she already knew. I was the hunter in the dark. Ako ang takot sa bawat mark, pero nung gabing yun nabago lahat. Kasi may mahalimaw sa likod ng mask. Labing dalawa took their life, pero sa kanya I lost the fight. Now I hear her voice in the night. I'm still watching, I'm still inside.
kissed in silence, a needle and violence. I've been watching you, every move, everything you do. Labing dalawa, she counted slow. You thought no one would ever know. I couldn't move, I couldn't scream, parang bangungot inside the dream. Her smile calm, parang sanay na hindi ako na. Hindi rin huli niya. Darkness came, then I was gone. Woke up broken, something's wrong. Sa salam in a frozen fear, may nawalan, it was clear. I was the hunter, now I'm prey. I'm afraid. Karma found me, made me pay. Lahat ng ginawa ko, bumalik sa'kin. Now I live with the echo of sin. Labing dalawa, I hear the crowd sa bawat gabi. Di ako mapayapa, and her voice still cuts like a knife. I'm still watching your power light. Isang kahon sa mesa ko, a piece of me di nabuo. Be thankful you're still alive, pero alam ko she won't let me hide. Akala ko ako ang halimaw, pero siya, she was justice in the dark. Soft breath, Something's wrong, I can feel it. One quiet morning, hands on my skin, something was shifting deep within. He looked at me, said, "Are you okay?" I forced a smile, "Yeah, I'll be okay." He said, "Maybe it's the food we ate, raw fish memories sealed our fate. Just get some rest," he softly said. So I laid alone inside our bed. But sleep don't heal what I can't explain. Everybody's subtle pain, something's whispering in my veins, and it don't feel right. I said I'm fine, but I'm not okay. Something inside me slipped away. You held me close like nothing's wrong, but you knew it all along. You knew. Cereal cold, TV light, static forces fill the night. You came home, lay by my side, asked me what you missed tonight. I told you everything I'd seen, every lie, every scene. You all know, boy, what comes next. But I silenced you instead. And it hit me, couldn't breathe. Bathroom floor beneath my knees. You held my head, said stay with me, but I'm fading fast. I said I'm fine, but I'm not okay. My body's breaking every way. You played your part so perfectly, but what did you do to me? Doctor's words still echo loud, silence screaming through the crowd. You smiled when I said the truth, I'm pregnant. You whispered low, I heard it clear. Holy shit, it worked. It worked, it worked, it worked. You broke me just to make it work. Microwave bills, broken trust, love turned poison, twisted lust. You said it's good, a gift to sign, but you crossed the line that wasn't mine. I told you once I can't conceive, there wasn't something make-believe, but you don't hear, you never do. Know something's coming up from you. You screamed my name, fell to the floor, crunching pain you can't ignore. Maybe what I once feared, but worse than you imagined here. You said it's fine, now look at you. Something inside is breaking through. This isn't like the way you knew. Now it's happening to you. I'm not from here, I never was. There's something ancient in my blood, a cursed line, a twisted way where men give lies and women stay. I do water down, but take love and pain we recreate to have a child. The price is clear, the man becomes the vessel here. You're the one. You're the one. You're the one. Door swings while the air turns cold. Three white figures, bright and bold. Wings like shadows made of light. They step inside a face of night. One touched you, then you cry. Something crawling deep inside. The transformation has begun. There's no escape, nowhere to run. I took the pills to keep you safe, to seal away our cursed fate, but you broke it piece by piece. Now there's no release. You scared it's love, you called it fate. Now you're the one who yeah. Didn't mean to stay that long, but something felt different. Door swings open, voices fill the room. Same old chaos, lazy afternoon. Laughing out like nothing ever changed. But I see you not the same. You grow into the silence in between. Something in your eyes I shouldn't read. Standing there like I got somewhere to go, but I don't. No, I don't. You look once, then look away, like you felt it too, but couldn't say. Something quiet, something new, something I shouldn't do. In the hallway light, we froze in time. One wrong step, but it felt so right. Did a plan and didn't try. Still we crossed that line. Soft sunlight on your skin. Something starts, where do we begin? Didn't mean to let you in, but here we are again. You said bathroom, but we both knew you were lost in something you can't undo. Blushing like you got caught in a dream, and I let it be. Told you maybe you should come around. Didn't think you'd really come back down, but noon hits and you're at my door, and I want something more. Slow talk turns to something real. Laughing just to hide the feel. Closer than we were before, standing right at the door. In the hallway light, we froze in time. One wrong step, but it felt so right. Didn't plan it, didn't try. Still we crossed that line. Soft sunlight on your skin. Something starts, where do we begin? Didn't mean to let you in, but here we are again. Time slowed down, didn't make a sound. Words faded out when you came around. Couldn't stop, but we let it stay. Let it drift, let it sway. You laughed like you couldn't believe. I smiled like I didn't need an explanation or a reason why. Just that moment passing by in the quiet room. We stayed too long, somewhere between right and wrong. Didn't ask where this would go. Still I let it flow. Now the door's closed, you're gone again, but I feel you in the air I'm in. Funny how it all began, with a hallway and a plan. Some stories don't make sense until you feel them twice. Every door closed, you're gone again, but I feel you in the air I'm in. Funny how it all began, with a hallway and a plan. Some stories don't make sense